One great aspect of Google Drive is that files and folders can easily be shared with other people. However, this wonderful feature can make keeping your Google Drive organized a little bit difficult at times, especially when we're talking about the Shared with Me section of Google Drive. The Shared with Me section of Google Drive automatically lists files in order from newest to oldest on the date that they were shared with you. However, some people find this a little bit frustrating because they aren't able to organize it the way that they want to. Some people like it, some people don't. The shared with me folder is thought of more of a storage area rather than an actual folder. The files you see in shared with me are not actually in your drive and they don't take up space, but they are links to other people's drives and the files that they have shared with you. Because of this, you're not able to create folders within the shared with me area of your Google Drive. So, if you want to learn more about how you can organize those files, go to the shortcuts assignment here in your Google Classroom. Google is really good at searching for things. You just need to know where to look for them. So, after clicking into the Shared with Me folder, click the down arrow or the three horizontal bars in the search Google Drive bar. If you're wanting to learn more about how to find files that have been shared with you by using the search bar, check out the Search in Google Drive assignment in your Google Classroom. Let's take a look at some of the things that you will see in the Shared with Me section of your Google Drive. The first is the files that are shared with you. So these could be PDFs, they could be Google Docs, they could be Google Slides. Whatever a person shares a file with you, you will find them in your Shared with Me section of your Google Drive. The next are folders. You'll see all the folders that somebody shares with you in your Google Drive. You will also see the files that you have clicked a link for and opened in the Shared with Me folder because you have now accessed another person's file. Some of the information that you will see in your Shared with Me section, you're going to see the date that the file was shared with you, the owner of the file, and the document type. All of that information will be found on that specific file in your Shared with Me section of the Google Drive. If you're wanting to remove files or folders that people have shared with you, you can certainly do that. And you won't be able to see them anymore, but you're not going to remove them from anybody else's drive. So, in order to do that, first you want to right click on the file you want to remove and then click remove. Just as a note, you won't be able to remove files that are stored in shared drives. After you have removed the files that people have shared with you won't be able to see them. But if you do open that file again, it's going to show back up in your Shared with Me section of your Google Drive. Also, be aware that files you have removed from your Shared with Me section of your Google Drive may still show up when you're searching for a file in your Google Drive. Now that you've learned a little bit about the Shared with Me section of your Google Drive, go ahead, go to our Google Classroom, complete our assignment, complete the discussion board, and as always, feel free to reach out to us with any questions. Good luck.